There is 19 days exactly left for the lockdown to come to an end. I don't know where you are. I don't know what you're doing, but I believe, like the president has asked us to do as the nation, to keep it low, stay indoors, and everything. Welcome everybody. This is Tough Life. We're with somebody here. His name is Gab Mapiano, and I just wanted him to tell us, like, you know, how he feels about this whole COVID-19 thingy, and you know, as an entertainer, as a talented somebody who's been in the entertainment industry for a very long time. He's a presenter, he's an MC,
bro.
He's a comedian.
Bro.
He's a gospel artist. He produces house music, my piano and everything.
Yeah.
Bro, you have to give it to me, bro. I also give some title and
I think there's something you forgot though.
What?
5-time award winning. Get my piano. I think that just sums it up, you know.
5-time award winning.
Yeah, man.
Winning.
Weren't you the one who posted my pictures?
I said you talented somebody.
What
fish again? Yeah, once I start sweating, then you suspect
But anyways, yeah, we are where we are now, eh?
Bro, thank you so much for pulling up and
I was busy, but you know,
yeah, busy. Everybody should be indoors. What are you busy with?
Well, I mean, I'm busy with this interview, clearly.
Yeah, you said you were busy.
Maybe.
Great, bro.
Look at it from that angle.
You're here.
Yeah, what's up, brother?
You here? All right.
I mean,
we can't do handshakes because
I know it's cool.
Come on, don't let sanitizer.
Colors pity.
No, leave my sanitizer alone.
But not every 20 minutes you must quarantine, all right?
Yeah.
So I'm great. What's going on, brother?
Nothing much, bro. You know, what's a later gap, man. I know you've been hiding from me for a very long time, but I'm glad you made time and we're here. I want us to talk, bro, and you know, you've made a mark in the entertainment industry for a very long time, and maybe there's somebody who's from Kasi, and everything. Like I said, bro, you paved your path in the industry. And you've achieved a lot. You know, there's a lot that you can talk about. But I want to, you know, I don't want to hear this from the papers. I want to get this from the donkey's mouth. I think they keep on saying horse's mouth. Can it change?
No, but then
can you give this a horse's
donkey? Like that sounds like serious currency.
Okay, I take it back. But yeah. What are you busy with right now, bro?
Now I'm reading, brother. I'm reading books.
Yeah.
I'm not gymming yet. I'll start maybe like, I don't know, maybe Friday, you know?
Yeah.
Remember, we've got 19 days left, so probably Friday, Thursday, I'll start.
It's like everybody's freaking out now. Like, most of you are tired.
No, bro, like, you know, I'm just thinking, a lot of calendar events have been cancelled till around September already, you know?
Yo.
So it means for some of us, if there's the only thing that you do, the next 4 or 5 months, you won't be having income. Question is, you know, what then? You know, have you saved up enough? What's the hustle next?
But I don't think, you know, guys like you should have a problem because it's not something you're expecting a pay slip like each and every month. You understand? You work per call. And sometimes you do go for a month probably without a gig and everything.
No, bro, a month. It's impossible, bro.
I'm just generalizing this thing. I know you're a busy person.
I mean, look, if you only gigged a month, you wouldn't be worried about this. Because it would mean you're not making money from the industry.
Yeah.
So if you're gigging 7 times a weekend, the first weekend of the month.
You gigging 7 times a weekend.
The first week of the month, right?
Yeah.
And in your own hood, not Joe's eye. If people around your own hood can appreciate you, you should know that your craft is...
Yeah.
You can't conquer Johannesburg and you haven't conquered home, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta be, if you're home, you have to be both home. That still suggests and solidifies your place in the industry. So I think I've learned, if you're doing so many gigs around the same place, it simply means that you're relevant for that time, you know? So now if you can't do not even 1 gig a weekend, that kills the pocket real hard, man. You know? Like, tough time.
Let's start off here. Like, I want to know, you're doing a lot of things. That's why my introduction was kind of confusing, because I don't know where to start. Because you into music, radio, presenting, emceeing, and everything.
Everything.
But there must be one that probably from the young age you discovered.
Let me tell you the truth. Yeah. I was never that kid that, like, I can't tell you now that I had a passion when I was 4 years. I wanted to win the Grammy Awards. Like, I never had it. Honestly, because I was just a kid going to church,
Okay.
And I started learning how to play in church.
Yeah.
So for me, playing in church was like the ultimate thing. I mean, playing in church, I mean, there's no award for being the best gospel player in the world.
Well, what did you mean? What did you start off doing?
Back then,
you were playing a piano.
Yeah, I used to carry instruments,
Okay.
Carry instruments and then just always be around people, connect. The instruments stayed at my house, by the way. So whenever we were bored, we'd always just fiddle with them.
Yeah.
Till you started fiddling with them, then I started liking them, and then it just story. Then the rest is history, brother.
Yeah. So it was only piano that you started off playing.
Yeah, only piano.
Yeah. So there was a time when you decided to really pursue music, like, as part of your career, or it was just something that
man. And when you do something for too long, from an early age, you end up wanting to do that for the rest of your life because that's all you know.
Yeah.
So I had options, but then I was like, let me get some credentials for it, because then I started having a vision. Remember, the music industry is broad. There's the business side of music. There's the music business. So I realized that I knew that I wouldn't be Gab Piano, Mr. Popular Guy forever. At some point, there's gonna be new kids that come through the system, that come take over. You wouldn't have the same energy anymore.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, look, let me broaden up my scene of the industry. What more is it to do than just being a performer? Then I realized, now we've got a music school that's running, so that vision has grown,
Yeah.
So even if I don't get to do anything anymore now for the industry, I feel like whatever I've given to thus far has been.
But MCing, man, became like the top. It became something that you gained recognition. Like you became so popular with your work and everything. When did this whole thing start?
I don't know, man. But one thing I remember is that it started a way back. I mean, I don't know, But then getting the name Undisputed in the process simply suggests that if you had to ask me which was my best show ever since I went national, I'd tell you that because I've never lost any of them, I don't really remember.
Okay, that's where the name Undisputed comes from.
What's going on? Am I well? Am I glowing?
Yeah, you're fine, bro.
There's a ring on the brother.
Look at our cam. Like, a cam is doing the most. Yeah.
You feel, huh?
Yeah.
So, with the MCing stuff, it started a while back, man. But then, funny enough, people don't understand how this thing works.
Okay.
There's some artists that come into the scene, and they boom immediately, right?
Yeah.
Then after some time, they're gone for forever.
Yeah.
It's hard for them to come back. Some people have been in the industry for the longest time, and if you ask the ones that have made it out of the industry, it's people that were in it for the first 10 years, 12 years without getting nothing from it.
Yeah.
So when I check the years I've put in, and some of the years that I see people I admire, and I'm like, this guy put in 12 years, I was like, eggs. Oh man, why am I being impatient?
Yeah.
So you get to realize that to be a legend, you got to go through all the phases.
Yeah. Do you see yourself as a celebrity?
Nah, I'm not a celebrity.
Yeah.
I'm popular.
Yeah, you're popular. Yeah.
I mean, TV makes you a celebrity, my brother.
Yeah.
Whether you're a good actor or a bad actor.
You've been on radio.
Yeah, but then radio is different from TV. Okay. I'd love to do TV.
Yeah. We'll talk about that.
Now that you're watching this, if there are any producers out there, I can play any role, The undisputed role, I can do anything.
Well, if it's undisputed,
nine languages.
I wonder if, like, muscles and unering.
Matimba.
So Gab, you're taking over my interview now. Look.
Like fluency, efficiency, while we current time. Oh, let me go for an ad break, right?
No, we're not going for an ad break.
All right, we'll be back after the ad break right now.
Don't do that.
Please stay at home, wash your hands twice. And don't forget, on Instagram is Mr. Gab Piano. On Twitter, do the right thing. Was that a nice ad?
No. Let's go. Look, you once shared a story of how you were noticed, how you started off as an MC, because I'm really interested into it, because I want to take it from where you started to Durban July, where it all happens and everything. Like, you know, you told me that, you know, the people also who came and who gave you the chance, like, you know, the recognition and everything. They gave you the first stage, like in a crowd of 10,000 people.
No, that I remember very well, brother.
Dude, you do remember?
I'm gonna start off with one man that is
Freshest Ball.
I'm gonna tell you something. This guy really shaped my. He's the one that kind of put me on this MC thing.
Yeah.
Pompa Moy.
Okay.
You know Pompa Sakavi.
Sakavi. I only know the name.
You know Sakavi.
Yeah.
So you don't know Pompa.
No.
Muruti Pompa.
No.
Oh, bro.
I'm sure he doesn't want people to know of.
He's very. No, it's like he's a pastor. It's like he was given that name because he had so much following, you know, on the music that he played. Gave me a stage, like, you know, man, the rest was my freshest ball in the University of Limpopo. I've never not emceed any other freshest ball to date for the past 6 years.
Wow.
Straight.
Yeah.
Now 6 years straight emceeing the UL freshest ball. Not because I wanted to, because you know, you can't fix something that's not broken. You know? You can't, and when it keeps modifying and refining itself, it becomes more faster, quicker, you know, more relevant.
Yeah.
So
it was until you and like to date, like you go national and all that. Like what gigs like have you hosted like nationally that you know?
Not forgetting,
you be like, this is
not forgetting, brother. Not forgetting the late Tom CDB. Yeah, but Tom put me on the beach party.
Okay.
Yeah, that was one of the. Back then, it was the only outdoor event that was huge.
Yeah.
I remember turned about 2 days there. So yeah, so Galabra Tom as well. You know, may soul rest in peace. But my biggest gigs that I've done, bro, I've done a lot of gigs, man.
Yeah.
I've done a lot. Well, maybe unless you ask me the ones I would not want to forget.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, sorry. Look, one of my best performances was in my bedroom, bro.
Okay.
The TV was on mute.
Yeah.
And I was watching, you know, just different artists come on after every song. But I'd put them on, you know, in the middle of the song. You know?
Yeah. That was a nice spin, though.
It was dope. Ladies and gentlemen, coming straight down.
Yeah.
All the way from the dusty streets of Rustenburg.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for? Are you guys ready for Casper? We call him Refilwe. Let's go.
Yeah.
Mufasa.
Yeah.
Sad Parks and so on. So you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
But then, there's a lot, bro.
You also did co-emceeing and everything, like, you know, having other A-list with celebrities like who came and they did emceeing. Like, which one did you enjoy working with the most?
Celebrities, like those that are on TV.
Yeah, those that are on TV, or those, like, you know, the big names that you know in the industry. You say, I enjoyed working Limang Mang as
well. Oh yeah, look, well, honestly speaking, man, Kanyembao, oh man, she's amazing. Yeah, I've done so many shows with her, and for the quality of individual she is, to be able to share a stage with her and still be able to pull off a great show, for me was a milestone, you know.
Yeah,
I've worked with a lot of other big names, but most of them are not naturals. Some of them are just actors, famous actors.
Yeah.
And then some of them are just there's no. Some of them are just good singers, but to be able to be a good public speaker is a different story. Because now you're not talking with cameras, brother. You're talking with people, like real lifetime, real live moments. So there's no time or there's no option to take 5 or take 3. You can't mess up when you're on that stage.
Yeah.
Some of the times we're there for plus 7 to 10 hours. And every time you go on and put on someone, you got to elevate the show. So I guess for me, doing it was about the energy that is drawn from the whole event, you know, from both angles. If you're delivering as an MC, my man, the energy that the crowd is going to give you is going to be the perfect party, perfect show, perfect gig, perfect wedding, perfect church service. Only if the MC is doing the right job.
What is that you do, man, to keep you afloat? What is that you do to keep up with the energy and stay like undisputed until today?
I do free interviews, by the way, as well. I mean, it's giving back to the community. Some of the things that keeps us above the water.
Brad, do you know how long it took me to get you here And you're just my neighbor, Jay. So don't say that.
No, man,
I worked hard for this.
This estate is too big.
And now you're messing up my interview.
Estate is too big. Estate is too big, bro.
I get it.
No, but I'm here.
You got a music school.
Yeah. And it's an NPC. It's a non-profit company, so we're giving kids free musical education. Not just practical, we give them theories as well, you know? Yeah. So it's coming on well.
When did you start and why the idea?
2 years ago, because I realized that, look, it's very sad that in our areas where most people come from, especially in the hood, they don't have an opportunity for kids to get the same kind of education as kids in different schools or private schools. Yeah. But then I realized that one of the things that these rich schools parents are paying for, they're paying for things like extra music lessons, just to give the child a better chance to find out what they really want to do in life. Yeah. So we realized if we can just then try with the little kids we have, try and instill that mentality for them for free. So they must not know or not think that they're not better off than kids that are wherever. Obviously, they don't have the same privileges, but then music is something that if you put in a kid from an early age, my friend, that's the biggest investment you can ever make. Yeah.
And so how many kids you got so far?
32.
32? Yeah. Wow. So what is that you teach them, like
piano? Look, we started to break it down, or rather, into 3 common, like instruments. Okay. Basic instruments, if you can start, because obviously we can churches as well. A lot of churches are suffering from musical players because they come and they go. So if you develop young ones from their own church, they still have a lifespan. 10 years plus that they show that the kid will be in the church. So if they empower them with the right skills, they won't have a kind of problem like that. So it's also for that as well. So we teach them piano, drums, and guitars, which is your bass guitar and your acoustic guitar. So those are the lessons we're offering thus far. We're trying to add violins, but getting a teacher for the violin thing. Remember now you must pay people,
Yeah, sure.
Salaries and stuff.
So how long, like, they graduate after how long?
A year, brother.
A year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
You can also, but when you can't really come, it's for kids.
Yeah, no,
you'd be that guy, weird guy in the back.
I can be the principal.
Always taking pictures.
Dude, come on. So, you also did radio.
Yeah, man.
Which is one of your greatest skills.
Yeah, I miss radio, bro.
You do? Yeah, you on Capricorn FM.
Yeah, man, it was amazing. Bro.
Is that where you started?
I started Radio Turf.
Radio Turf. When was this?
2009, I think.
Yo, that's a long time.
Yeah,
that's a long.
And I never studied media.
I
studies.
remember you did an afternoon drive.
Yeah, it was hot.
It was beautiful.
The experience afternoon drive. We brought like international radio to the hood, and at the time, people were really actually waiting for it. And then when they got it, it changed a lot of things.
Wow.
So yeah, those are I can't remember. I won't forget those days.
Do you think it also enhanced your ability, your skills?
Yeah. Well, I think so. Besides the point, man, it depends,
That's you.
Depends, man. So, I've had a lot of influences. I mean, my dad is a pastor, so obviously having to hear that man always articulate stuff, always put things in perspective, So obviously those kind of things inspire you. When you look up to someone, you're like, Unfortunately, it drives people in different directions. Some people might say, but why aren't I emceeing in church? Like, but why are you doing Deb in July? And they forget. They forget. I keep telling them one thing, that a lot of Christians, I get the Bible says we must be the salt of the earth. But now, one thing I've realized that
I don't know.
The salt of the earth, which is the church.
Not sugar.
No, bro.
Okay.
The salt is in one place, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah.
It's in church all the time. Then people become judgmental of stuff. Then they forget about those that are actually going to be salt to people that are totally saltless.
Yeah.
And by this, their perception of what they think happens kind of clouds the judgment of people,
Yeah.
But I realized that in time, they're getting to understand that you don't need too much salt where the salt already is.
Yeah. Does like as you mentioned that, does it, or has it ever, like, looking at the career path that you're in, ever tried to clash, like in terms of your spirituality?
Never, brother. Yeah. Not
being
either.
a PK.
Not at all. Being a PK is a lot of pressure, my brother. Yeah. And on top of that, being popular on top of that makes things very difficult. I don't want to mention a lot of famous PKs that are celebrities, they've got
Yeah.
issues, my brother.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy. They think that they're not humans. They see them as Supermans. It's all right, you know.
Yeah.
But then I think it's a challenge that we face every day that we can't conquer, you know. But the pressure is there, you know. You just have to be real with yourself. You just have to tell yourself, this is what I want to do. This is what's working for me now. But yet my spirituality is still intact. You know? I don't have to prove to anybody that I go to church every Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm not going to church for you, bro. You know. I don't have to prove to anybody that I'm in church.
Yeah.
You know, because the very same people that are judgmental are the ones that don't even have any connection with God or with church. You know? But they're the quickest ones to judge.
Yeah.
So people like that from afar, you look at them from afar and then you let them be, you know.
Yeah.
Teach is like, let it go. It's not hectic, let it go. And pursue what it is that you wanna
Are you gonna take over when Dad retires?
But those things are, dude.
Oh, okay. You might not, because I want to come to, like, if you're not in the industry, then what career path you have taken?
No. Let me tell you why. You know, a lot of people go to Bible school.
Yeah.
My friend, Bible school does not make pastors.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Bible school doesn't teach you how to be. You have to be called before Bible school. There has to be a calling on your life to do something.
Yeah.
Bible school can't give you a calling.
Yeah.
No, you go there knowing exactly what you were called to do, and you're going to enhance, you know, that gift. So until now, if I don't get a calling, but I don't know, I'll probably manage the church, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing events now. I'm moving away from the commercial side of the industry.
Okay.
That's why, you know, I'm relaxed with what's going on, you know.
Yeah.
Because I've been going corporate lately, and I think it's the best way to go. Unfortunately, what is about to kick in? I've done stuff with MTN, and it had to be on a halt, you know.
Okay.
But I know when everything comes back, my brother, everything is back on Standard Bank, Carnival, you know, dude, NetBank. There's a lot of stuff we're doing, you know. So it's gonna be a good year still. I think it's gonna be a good year. You're dealing with family, you're gonna see us coming out guns blazing. So yeah, I'll always be a part of the church, my brother. That one won't even change.
Yeah.
At what level? Hopefully the highest level possible, you know, to keep the legacy of the old man alive, you know. But if not, you know, if I become a pastor, I don't know, maybe motivational, you know, youth.
So when you say you're moving more on a corporate level, no? So are we going to see you less appearances like during gigs?
Yeah.
Like
no, my people are national calendar gigs, you know. If I do get the invite again, I definitely would do that.
Yeah.
And besides the guap, you know, not really bad. I mean, for December, you know, keeps things afloat, you know. But I've done Mapungu for the past 3 years now. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do Mapungu this year, with whatever's been going on.
Also did the Limas.
Marula Festival. I don't know how I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I was hurt, but I know you can't do everything. No, for real. I was really looking forward to Palabor, because remember, most of the gigs that I've done, national calendar gigs, are. Last time I did Palabor, I always have great shows, man.
Yeah.
I know,
man.
So I was like relishing that Marula moment. Then I just saw flies coming out.
If you want.
Nah, bro. Like,
but how would you want to be part of the gig and you don't want to have a taste of actually why you there?
No, I'm not there for the Amarula.
It's not Amarula.
It's
Murula.
Okay, I'm not there for Murula. I'm there to deliver.
Yeah.
And I hear that Murula thing can get you confused. Okay, you're just saying funny stuff.
Soka, no, that's not true. That's not true, man. So, tell me about the experience of, like, you know, because I want to know about the Durban July one, man. And I don't want to talk about the last year's incident with the CIC and your video went viral and everything. But like, you know, the first time when you backed that gig, man, how was it like? And the whole experience of being in Durban July.
Dude, the first time, funny enough, because I was not even aware what people wear, you know. I took their funny clothes. I remember I was with a friend of mine called Roger.
Yeah.
Hey, but we get there, but we realized we're not dressed for the occasion, bro. So we went to a cook store there, you know. We go buy suits. Okay, but that guy.
LV.
Truwords.
Oh.
Right next to Gravel, right here.
Yeah.
I won't forget that guy. Took account dead. It was my first experience. then I got to realize, okay, that's how this thing is. You know, I was inducted to the Durban July like my man hard, because if I don't have, let's say, Rasta around, I don't know what's gonna happen. Because those kids are like, I'm gonna go risk, you know.
Yeah.
I had 1-2 bookings, like, you know, low key.
Yeah.
But I was like, I wanna be back again.
Yeah.
Did that and really didn't get much from it, you know. But I came back the following year.
Yeah.
Then I was like, now I started telling them, but then this is what I need now, you know.
Yeah.
These are high stakes.
Yeah.
You know, and I appreciate giving me an opportunity to be on the stage. But if I'm on the stage now, I think I'm also at a point where I can actually start telling you what I prefer I'd have, you know?
Yeah.
Where I prefer I'd sleep. Not that I'm blowing my own horns, man.
Yeah. No, it's
because the people you call MC with, you realize they're like they're the biggest stars in the country. So and with you, no TV, nothing, but then you can still be merged on the same stage. It's really a privilege, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I say I think I've done it. For those that know my work ethic, they can tell, you know. Unfortunately, we never all blow up the same way. I'm not ruling out the fact that one might blow up like big, you know.
Yeah.
Because now if I get a cable show in the US, that changes everything, my brother. You understand? Like it will change everything. And then people are like, but then we knew it was about time. You know, those that knew, he's been around, you know. So I'm not ruling that fact out, brother. Like, trust. If it happens that I get an opportunity as well, you know, to grow further than I already have to date, trust me, I'll take that opportunity with both hands, and I would climb the tree to the top, you know. I'd do Everest anytime.
Why do people call you Mapiano?
Bro, that's a long story.
Well, just cut it short. Like, is it related to the genre? Are you one of the founders of the genre?
No, let me tell you what happened. 2009.
Yeah.
There was a guy called Ngobi, played for Uhuru.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
It's called Mapiano.
Yeah.
You know, back in Pretoria. So, we're in the same music school, by the way, at Oakrim Music School.
Yeah.
For those of you that know Oakrim. What's up, Oakrimers? So, then the school got closed the very same year.
Yeah. Nelsa graduate.
No, brother, there was complications. We moved to a different organization, but still in the same system, same curriculum and stuff. We went to the Vusima Klasela Foundation. That was at the State Theatre.
Okay.
After we left, someone to Pretoria Technical, I think. Yeah. So then Mapiano was playing with a band.
Okay.
Not necessarily a band, but a drummer and a pianist.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I hope that those times, come on, it's one mistake.
Rhythmic elements.
Rhythmic elements. Remember that time, bro?
Yeah.
That's when his life thing started coming through.
Okay.
Then Mono T and my piano.
Yeah.
Then we're like the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were on.
Yeah. With live performance.
With live performance.
Yeah.
Then I started doing the same thing. All right.
Okay.
So everyone was like, no, man. We even shared a lot of stages together, bro.
Okay.
We went to a lot of one-on-ones. All right.
Yeah.
Whenever I got an opportunity, like, I'm taking this guy on. People must also see me.
Yeah. And when I already had the background,
must see me, these guys. But I always kill it, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
it's true. You always kill it. Right? I see you live performances.
So then people like, what's on? He kept my piano, you know? Because every time people confuse, like, which my piano they're talking about. Because I really got to a place where I got really, 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 you know, like intense, you know?
Okay.
I was gigging like
hard.
Pretoria, I was there, and it was on, you know? That's when I realized, you can actually make money in this business, you know? So, then it happens. I think he stopped playing now. Or I think he still does, I'm not sure, you know? But he's my brother, you know? Yeah, so kept my piano was one of those things.
But then how do you get to do all these things like all at the same time? Like you're doing MCing, like at one gig, you're doing MCing, you play the piano. Like, what gives you the drive, Julie? Is it the love for entertaining people? Is it something passionate?
I feel it's because I've grown to love it, you know?
Okay.
And every chance I get to be on a stage, I take it like it's my last time, you know?
Yeah.
And I put in enough work that would say it's my last time performing here or whatever, you know? So
if there's somebody like from a distance and watching this, or those are admiring you, they see you on stage, and all that, and some would like to actually like pursue careers in MCing. Let me focus on MCing. Like what is it that they must do? They must consider. Except but networking is great. But then like looking at the individual themselves.
Don't do it for the fame.
Yeah.
Don't do it for the fame, because if you're doing it for the fame, it's gonna bore you.
Okay.
You know?
Can fame me bora?
Man, the fame is the worst drug known to man, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, this friend of mine gave me this quote. Our fame is the worst drug known to man.
Yeah.
Because if that thing gets into your head, how many people do you know that had talent, then fame got up into their brain, then they blew it? Talented, even from the sports fraternity.
Blew millions, eh?
Yeah, sports fraternity, and you need to learn from people like that, you know?
Yeah.
If you're failing to learn from people like that, then you're not ready to learn anything. So some of us are learning from them, we're reading from them, we're seeing different guys that came before us, you know, and all of that. So there's a lot to learn all the time, bro, you know?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
man.
true. So the brand, how do I refer it? It's Undisputed Gab my piano, like the brand. Okay, all in all, this person who is a brand and all that, like where do you see?
You know if you say Mr Gab,
yeah,
if I'm MC, because I won't be playing, some promoters prefer, if they're booking me to MC, they're like MC Mr Gab, right? Yeah. But then people would be like, this game up here, there's no other one.
Yeah.
So the name Gab, Mapiano, Undisputed has always been together. They always together, you know. Because come and tell you why. When you bring Mr. Gab, right? Mr. Gab might bring the piano, so he might MC and he might play. And here's the last thing, right? The undisputed part, he'll kill both of them at the party,
and still undisputed,
and he remains undisputed. That's why people always ask me, Cabs, how would you define yourself in the entertainment industry? And I keep saying, I'm like the pre-party, the main event, the after party at that particular party.
Yeah.
So one can be able to be flexible, you know, and just kill everything, my brother.
Yeah. Where do you aim to take the brand growing from this phase to another phase?
Hopefully see myself on the JC very soon. You know?
Nice.
For real. As I mean, Limpopo is a big province, and where I come from, if we had to come up with a program where we're educating kids about music, I think even the Department of Education could jump in, because we're doing it for real. I mean, we already have history about it. We're not saying we want money. We're saying we've been doing this from our own pockets.
Yeah.
And here are the results, you know?
True.
So can you help us make this a pilot program? You never know. The next thing, I guess it's our brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. South Africa is an amazing country, man. It's a land of possibilities.
Yeah.
So anything can work anytime. So it works out then, you know. Then from the JC, I don't know, you know. See me on Time magazine.
Gabriel.
What is that, Mr. Gab?
Gab, I'm a piano, my piano, Marashwa.
Yeah.
Some people don't know your full names, but anyway, bros, thank you so much for making time. We can never finish talking in Malwe, and I get a COVID-19 man. Quarantine and isolate yourself from everything. You know. But anyway, bro, like thank you so much. Wish you all the best. Growing your brand. Would wanna see you doing movie ET live somewhere, you know, like Trinity.
But you know why these things aren't happening? A lot of people on that side are not social media. Social.
Wait, yeah, Bokra guy actually. Social media.
Mr. Gab Zere, anything, Twitter, and Instagram.
You must get a social media manager, man.
Yeah, but then you're not now, bro. With this COVID stuff, bro.
Man, stop putting everything on COVID, man. Like this thing, like you must do it, like, you know, where now we need to reach you. We don't see much of you outside.
I don't post a lot, I'm moving from the
get somebody to do it for you. You have a manager. You have somebody like.
I'm moving from the commercial end of it.
You've already made enough money.
It's not about money, bro.
Wow.
It's not about money, it's about giving other people a chance.
We hope this interview is gonna go undisputed. as Gab and I about to wrap it up, he keeps on interrupting me. This man, like, this man is just giving me this energy. Stay safe, people. Follow the rules. Check out the symptoms out there. Get checked. Stay safe.
Stay home, bro.
Stay home. We're
Stay
out
home.
of here.
We love you,
Undisputed.
man. God bless.